What's up, everyone? It's your girl Naia, and today we're diving into some wild waters because Elon Musk is at it again. He wants to start an XAI game studio, and honestly, I can't decide if this is going to be a total game changer or just a hilarious mess. I mean, can you imagine a video game where you have to convince an AI to let you win? Talk about a plot twist. So grab your snacks, settle in, and let's see if Elon can really make games great again or if we're just in for a laugh. And hey, if you're new here, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and join the fam. Let's get into it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon, and we're going to talk about video games. We're going to talk about Elon Musk, and we're going to talk about X freaking the hell out.
Elon Musk and video games. This is either going to be legendary or a total train wreck. I mean, can you picture him trying to balance game design with his usual chaos? It's like mixing oil and water. But honestly, I'm here for the drama. Let's see how this unfolds.
Freaking the hell out. Ian Walker freaking the hell out. This is interesting. This is Ian Walker from Polygon, who I thought got gone. Apparently he didn't, but I think he's the guy who did the PS5 review, and he actually made it all about Trump. So now he's gonna talk about Elon Musk. Look, a lot of people are big mad. What is going on? Elon Musk said that he wants to create a gaming studio as part of X and make games great again. And look,
Elon Musk wanting to create a gaming studio. This is either going to be a revolutionary move or a complete disaster. I mean, make games great again? That's a bold statement. But can we trust him with game design? I can already picture a game where you have to negotiate with an AI for your life. Talk about high stakes.
Again, and look, do I think he could actually do it? Yeah, I think he could do it. I mean, people are trying to say, hey, he doesn't know anything about video games. I'm like, dude is the best Diablo 4 player in the world. I guess that's what I'm hearing. But like, he's very familiar with video games, right? And he's also listening to a lot of developers in the gaming space, or former developers, or people who have been pushed out of gaming because of the quote-unquote woke mind virus. So this is kind of like the perfect storm of everything. Now, the only thing that gives me pause is he's talking an AI gaming studio. And I'm like, well, what does that mean exactly? Because I'm seeing a lot of really terrible AI games. And I think in the future, AI is going to be really cool for game development, but we still need a more human component there. And I hope it's not going to be like, oh yeah, we're going to generate like really shitty AI games on the fly with Grok, and it's going to be like, Flash games or something like that. But I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's sort of mobilizing a team of people who are tired of the direction of AAA gaming in particular. And I know he's listening to a lot of these people. I know he listens to Grums. He follows, or did follow, Niche Gamer for a while. And I'm sure he's been in contact with, or spoken with, or interacted with a lot of people who, were legends in their own time, right?
Legends in their own time. That's a bold claim. If Musk is really tapping into that kind of talent, we might be in for something special. But let's be real, there's a fine line between genius and madness, especially when it comes to game development. I'm curious to see if he can actually pull this off or if it's just another wild idea.
Right? Because, back in the day, a lot of game developers had the same work ethic that Elon Musk has now. And it was get in, get it done, do it right. You look at Notch, who created Minecraft, kind of same kind of a mindset, right? So, yeah, I mean, do I think he could do it? Absolutely. I think he could do it. Do I think it's a good idea? I think it's necessary. I think we need alternatives. And I think that, AAA gaming has just nuked itself. And I could see there being a time in the very near future where there is a more democratic way of producing games. We have a lot of indie games that come out on Steam, and I enjoy indie games now more than I do AAA titles. But like, it seems like we need to have more of an organized push, I think, to expel the quote unquote woke mind virus completely from mainstream gaming, to salvage what's left of it. But
woke mind virus? That's a spicy take. It sounds like a battle cry for a certain crowd. But honestly, gaming should be about creativity and fun, not politics. If Musk is really aiming to shake things up, I hope it leads to more innovative games rather than just a reactionary push. Let's see if he can actually bring something fresh to the table.
But I don't. So let's go out to Polygon and see what Ian Walker has to say. Elon.
Finally, we're diving into what Ian Walker has to say. I'm curious to see if he's got some hot takes on Musk's plans. If anyone can break this down, it's Paul again. Let's see if they're ready to spill the tea on this whole AI gaming studio situation.
Elon Musk wants to make games great again with AI Studio. Elon Musk, the richest person in the world and new BFF of President-elect Trump, plans to wade into the video game industry by opening a studio. Okay. He detailed his vaguely defined plans on X, the social media site he bought in October 2022. And I love it because people said it couldn't happen, and it happened. Which has been losing users. Yes, they still have almost 600 million users. Way more than Blue Sky. Too many game studios are owned by massive corporations. Musk opined the morning of November 27th before going on to announce his own massive corporation. XAI is starting an AI game studio to make games great again.
Make games great again. This is getting interesting. If Musk is serious about launching an AI game studio, it could shake up the industry. But let's be real, can he really deliver on that promise? I'm all for innovation. But we've seen some wild ideas flop before. Let's see how this plays out.
XAI bills itself as working on building artificial intelligence to accelerate human scientific discovery, guided by our mission to advance our collective understanding of the universe. Yes, they have Grok and the ChatGPT style bot available to X Premium subscribers. Sticking to facts so far. It's unclear what Musk knows about how video games are developed or how a studio is run. Well, like I said, he talks to a lot of people. And I guarantee you there are people talking to him privately, being that he is a big gamer himself. Though it hasn't prevented him from sharing his opinions on the field in the past, like when he crafted the worst Elden Ring build of all time and celebrated grinding his way to what some believe is a dubious top ranking in Diablo 4. Maybe he's still stinging from being heckled at a major Valorant tournament. What's Valorant? It's Valorant. Who the fuck cares? I just say it's fucking Valorant. Who cares? In any case, it appears those of us with a stake in this medium who already abandoned X.
This is getting juicy. The idea that people are abandoning traditional gaming for something new is a big deal. If Musk can tap into that frustration and create something fresh, it could really shake up the industry. But will he actually listen to the gamers? Or is this just another corporate move? I'm all in for the drama.
And X for greener pastures, bluer skies. We'll still need to keep an eye on Musk as he continues to cozy up to the United States President-elect Donald Trump, who has a long history of favoring the business of his allies and turning their enemies into his own. Oh my God. He's dark MAGA. I look forward to the people engagement farming by proclaiming victory in the culture war, and the people engagement farming by performatively declaring how much they personally loathe this fake studio's entire output, competing to convince everyone that they are the most unbothered by all of this. And what the fuck? Okay, whatever. Look, they're big mad, right? I can't read. I mean, some of this is word salad. Culture Crave puts this up. Elon Musk says he's starting an AI game studio to make games great again. What the fuck is going on anymore, man? Tom here says, I know nothing about games and I want to make my own. How hard can it be? What? Did you?
This is a classic case of how hard can it be. It's wild how some people think game development is just a walk in the park. If Musk is diving into this, he better be ready for the reality check that comes with it. Game development is no joke, and it takes a lot more than just ambition to pull it off. Let's see if he can handle the heat.
Did you miss the part where he's like really good at Diablo 4? Did you miss the part where he actually does tweet about and talk about video games often? Did you miss all that? Torch News says, excellent news. After all the woke slop Western AAA game studios have produced over the past 5 years, Elon has an opportunity to disrupt how Western games are made and offered to gamers. Modern Western AAA game studios don't respect gamers. No, they don't. You're supposed to basically buy whatever they put out. If you don't like it, you're a bigot, Nazi, transphobe, homophobe, blah, blah, blah. Well, actually, they're not using Nazi anymore because it's cool to hate Jewish people now, I guess, or something. Some people think it's cool. I don't think it's cool. But, I've seen a lot of anti-Semitic stuff going around now. Why is this man so obsessed with AI? Because that's his business, dude. Now, here's the thing. Oh, this is funny. This is actually kind of funny. I don't know if AI is quite there for games, but being used, as a tool to...
This is a solid point. AI as a tool in game development could be a game changer, but relying on it entirely, that's a different story. We need that human touch to create engaging narratives and experiences. If Musk can harness AI effectively while keeping the creativity alive, we might see something truly innovative, but let's not rush it.
To help produce games? Yeah. Do I want AI generating games whole cloth? Hell no. Hell no. It's going to be a disaster. Although there are some pretty cool things that can be done with like AI filters. I've seen people running games and then like running them through a filter that changes the whole look. Like you can actually have a platformer look like a Yoshi game, with the yarn. And then you can also have it look like, a 16-bit game, or you can have it look like, it's in high def or whatever, using different filters, which is actually pretty cool. And that could be a huge, no pun intended, game changer for like HD re-releases and stuff like that. Just be like, how do you want to play this game? Do you want it to look like it did in 2005? Or do you want it to look, like photorealistic? Or do you want it to look stylized? How do you want it to look? Using AI to create games, yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's...
This is a crucial moment. The idea that using AI to create games isn't the answer is spot on. While AI can enhance certain aspects, it can't replace the creativity and passion that human developers bring to the table. If Musk thinks he can just throw AI at game development and call it a day, he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, that's my concern. I gotta tell you, but his unemployed ass, make Twitter great again and get rid of Elon. That's not gonna happen, dude. What a fucking loser. He is beyond incompetent, has to use AI because never doesn't know shit about game development. There's a pretty strong argument to be made that he's literally the most competent man in the world. Yeah, I would, he's definitely the wealthiest. Literally every game studio uses AI to some extent now, dumb fuck. I think they do, and they don't admit to it, but I think they do. And remember that whole controversy around Pal World? Like, they're just AI Pokemon. They're using the AI. Then they actually had the concept art and whatever. But eventually, it's going to be normal. And this is a whole nother thing. Like, I'm going to talk about AI and art. And I don't understand why it has to be a zero-sum game, personally. Like, why does it have to be like everything has to be hand-drawn or everything has to be...
This is a great point. The debate around AI in art and game development shouldn't be a zero-sum game. There's room for both traditional methods and innovative tech. If we can blend the two, we might unlock some amazing creative possibilities. Let's not pit artists against technology. Instead, let's see how they can complement each other.
Everything has to be AI. It has to be generative AI. Why can't it be like, I do like 75% of it myself, and then AI comes in and helps me finish the artwork and clean it up and maybe correct perspective here. That, I'm saying, like, I think that's what's going to happen eventually. We're still going to need humans make it the game, but I think he's just looking to integrate it more into it. It's just going to make Diablo worse. You lost me at AI. How about just game studio? Not everything needs to be AI. I agree with this. AI game, nice joke. Do you think modern games are undermined by woke activists? Well, I don't know. Let me say, yeah, I'm going to say, yeah. No. Oh, man. Absolute ass. Well, it depends on the account, right? Make games great again. No one's going to be touching an AI generated game. I'd rather play something with a human dev team. I don't think we're talking zero sum. I think we're talking augmented development teams. Does that make sense? Having a team of maybe 5 to 10 people producing a game like we used to do back in the day.
This is a refreshing take. A smaller, dedicated team can often create more innovative and heartfelt games than a massive studio. There's something special about that old school approach to game development. If Musk can harness that spirit while integrating new tech, we might see some real magic happen.
Right? Now, what would happen, just hypothetically speaking, let's say that Elon Musk does this and he uses AI and these dev teams are augmented with AI assistance, and you can produce a game that looks like a $200 or $300 million AAA title, but you're doing it with a skeleton crew and AI. That would be pretty exciting. And it would also be pretty terrifying if you're working in AAA gaming and now a studio of like 5 or 10 people can produce something that used to take hundreds of people. Well, guess what? All of a sudden, hundreds of people are out of a job, and that's what they're terrified of. Truly creative people will look at this and be like, oh my God, this is amazing. I can finally make the kinds of games I've always dreamed about, but we could never get them through the gauntlet of the corporate bureaucracy, right? We could never get them greenlit because they were too risky. And we might actually see some experimentation in games again. You know,
This is a game changer. If AI can help bring back that spirit of experimentation in game development, we might see some truly innovative titles. It's exciting to think about what creative minds could achieve without the usual corporate constraints. Let's hope this leads to fresh ideas and unique gameplay experiences.
in games again. You know, I think that's the mistake people are making, is that they think it's going to completely replace all humans in game development or in animation or in comics. And I do not think that is the case. I think we're going to have augmented artists, augmented developers, not with actual chips.
This is a compelling perspective. The idea of augmented artists and developers is exciting. If AI can enhance creativity rather than replace it, we could see a new era of innovation in gaming and art. It's all about collaboration between humans and technology. And that could lead to some groundbreaking projects.
Chips in their head, although he's okay with the idea of being a cyborg or augmented artist where, you know, I'm producing work that is, 75% me or 80% me. And then I've got AI, using AI like a tool, like you use Photoshop or, a tablet, a digital tool, and then letting the AI kind of do some of the grunt work for me. If it meant I could create better art faster, that's still my art. Generative AI is, where I'm like, I don't exactly know where I fall on this. I know people get on us because we do AI thumbnails. It's disposable content, right?
This is an interesting take. Using AI for thumbnails might seem like disposable content, but it can also streamline the creative process if it helps creators focus on the actual content rather than getting bogged down by design. It could be a win-win. It's all about finding that balance between efficiency and authenticity.
Right, it's YouTube. They're YouTube thumbnails. Even if he does any game development, he's got the resources and the connections. And
this is a key point. If Musk dives into game development, his resources and connections could really shake things up. It's not just about having the money, it's about leveraging those connections to bring fresh ideas and talent into the mix. If he can rally the right people, we might see some groundbreaking projects emerge.
I guarantee you that people later.
Well, femme, we've just wrapped up a wild ride through the chaotic mind of Elon Musk and his dreams of launching an XAI game studio. Can we just stop and appreciate the sheer audacity of claiming he's gonna make games great again? Like, sir, have you seen the gaming world lately? You'd think he's conjuring pixie dust, not diving into something as complex as game design. Honestly, my expectations were pretty wild heading into this. Would it be a groundbreaking innovation or a total dumpster fire? I think we're leaning towards the latter after seeing how he's juggling all that tech with creativity. Let's be real. Trying to design a game with AI sounds less like magic and more like a head-on collision with reality. It's like trying to bake a cake with a grill. Good luck figuring that one out. On a serious note, the use of AI in gaming could be revolutionary. Sure, but if Musk thinks he can just sprinkle some tech fairy dust and call it a day, he's in for a reality check harder than a boss fight at the end of a game. The creativity of human developers is irreplaceable, people. But hey, if we end up with a game where you negotiate with an AI for your life, I might just grab some popcorn and watch the chaos unfold. Just give me a heads up when I need to button mash for survival. Time for the plug. If you enjoyed this chaotic journey with me, don't forget to hit that like button and flex those finger muscles to subscribe. Let's keep diving into this crazy world together. Catch you in the next video.